Trump greeted with thunderous applause and triumphant return to MSG for UFC 309 with Elon Musk and RFK Jr. In tow, President-elect Donald Trump returned to the world's most famous arena Saturday night as the people's champ, when he got a thunderous ovation while doing a heavyweight-style walk-in to the UFC 309 fight at Madison Square Garden. The former and future president got the sellout MMA crowd pumped as he walked out to Kid Rock's American Badass, with a massive celebrity entourage in tow. Trump was flanked by billionaire Elon Musk, UFC CEO Dana White, Donald Trump Jr., Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, newly nominated head of HHS Robert Kennedy Jr., conservative commentator Dan Bongino, Department of National Intelligence nominee Tulsi Gabbard, Department of Government Efficiency leader Vivek Ramaswamy, along with Kid Rock himself. Trump was also seen greeting the rapper and pop star Jelly Roll at ringside. A tribute video to Trump played over the Garden Jumbotron. The campaign-style video featured a sizzle reel of clips of Trump, including the moment he pumps his fist, and after surviving the first assassination attempt in October. Minutes after the president-elect entered, the crowd broke out, unprompted, into chants of "USA, USA." The evening later ended when the winner of the main event, heavyweight John Jones, shouted out Trump in his victory speech. "I just want to say a big thank you to President Trump for being here," he said, before exhorting the crowd to chant "USA, USA" and heading out to shake Trump's hand and let him hold the championship belt. When he first entered the world's most famous arena, Trump made a beeline for UFC host and podcaster Joe Rogan, shaking hands and chatting with his newly minted booster for almost a full minute. If people at home could hear the sound in this room right now. It is so loud. Joe Rogan told viewers of the fight broadcast as Trump entered. "It's always loud when he comes in, but now that he's won the election, now that he's the president again, oh my God." Rogan interviewed and then endorsed Trump on his eponymous podcast in the days leading up to the election. In anticipation of his arrival, the Secret Service was spotted making security preparations, and a handful of fans donned red "Make America Great Again" hats. Trump is a close friend of UFC CEO Dana White. White gave a rousing speech on election night during President-elect Trump's victory celebration. The fight organizer also spoke at the Republican National Convention and has been a vocal supporter of the president-elect. Main card fighter John Jones spoke highly of potentially fighting Stipe Miocic in front of President-elect Trump at a media event promoting his fight against Stipe Miocic. "To be here at Madison Square Garden, it's like the fight capital of the world. And to have the president possibly in attendance, it's all a huge honor," Jones, 37, told reporters. Miocic, 42, was also excited when learning that Trump would make an appearance. The heavyweight speculated that it would be kinda cool if Trump would do the honor of bestowing the championship belt on him after the fight. In an interview with TMZ, Trump has become an MSG regular of late, hosting a blowout MAGA rally in the Garden last month that drew over 20,000 people. California brush fire explodes over 20,000 acres. Newsom declares state of emergency. A wind-whipped Southern California brush fire that exploded to over 20,000 acres in about 24 hours, destroying homes and prompting mass evacuations, remained out of control Thursday as Gov. Gavin Newsom rallied state and federal resources to battle the blaze. The governor declared a state of emergency in Ventura County, as firefighters struggled to gain an edge on the mountain fire, which had burned 2,484 acres and destroyed an undetermined number of homes since starting near the town of Camarillo. The blaze was 5% contained Thursday evening. The November fire came amid unseasonably warm temperatures and strong Santa Ana winds. The National Weather Service issued red flag warnings for Ventura and Los Angeles counties that are to remain in effect through at least Friday morning. Aerial footage from ABC Los Angeles station KABC showed what appeared to be row after row of destroyed homes in the towns Camarillo, Moorpark, and Somas. Multiple people were taken to the hospitals to be treated for smoke inhalation and other injuries, Ventura County emergency officials said. Some victims became trapped in their cars as they raced from the fast-moving flames, officials said. In a press conference Thursday evening, Ventura County fire officials said 88 structures has been damaged and 132 structures were destroyed, the majority of which were homes. Officials said there were 10 confirmed injuries, most due to smoke inhalation, and all were deemed non-life-threatening. At least 14,000 people were ordered to evacuate, said Ventura County Sheriff Jim Fryhoff. Newsom announced on Wednesday that he has mobilized statewide resources to help battle the fire and has secured a grant from the Federal Emergency Management Agency to make vital resources available to extinguish the fire. The California Office of Emergency Services said it had pre-positioned 48 pieces of firefighting equipment, 9 helicopters, and over 100 personnel in 19 counties across California, in advance of dangerous fire weather forecast in many parts of coastal and inland California. This is a dangerous fire that's spreading quickly and threatening lives, Newsom said in a statement. State resources have been mobilized to protect communities, and this federal support from the Biden-Harris administration will give state and local firefighters the resources they need to save lives and property as they continue battling this aggressive fire. The mountain fire is one of 2 wind-driven fires that broke out in Southern California, leading the NWS to issue rare November red flag warnings for Los Angeles and Ventura counties, alerting of an extreme fire risk from Malibu into the San Gabriel Mountains, north of Los Angeles, where winds could gust near 100 miles per hour. A very strong, widespread, and long-duration Santa Ana wind event will bring widespread, extremely critical fire weather conditions to many areas of Los Angeles and Ventura counties Wednesday into Thursday. According to the NWS warning, the cause of the fire remained under investigation Thursday. Efforts, according to the Ventura Fire Department, which said ground crews, helicopters, and mutual aid resources are actively working to protect lives and property. Broad fire. A second wildfire erupted in Los Angeles County's Malibu area Wednesday, named the Broad Fire, and has burned at least 50 acres southwest of South Malibu Canyon Road and the Pacific Coast Highway PCH in Malibu, according to CAL FIRE. The fire was 15% contained Wednesday evening, according to the Los Angeles County Fire Department. Local fire officials have warned residents to prepare for potential evacuations, and the PCH has been closed in both directions. Between Webb Way and Corral Canyon. Santa Ana wind conditions. Named after Southern California's Santa Ana Canyon, the region's Santa Ana winds bring blustery, dry, and warm wind that blows out of the desert, drying out vegetation and increasing wildfire danger. The long-duration Santa Ana wind event was expected to peak late Wednesday, becoming moderate on Thursday, then tailing off to light offshore winds on Friday. Northeast winds moving 20 to 40 miles per hour with gusts up to 60 miles per hour are expected across the canyons and passes of Southern California, with higher winds in the more wind-prone areas. Another surge of wind is expected to peak through Thursday morning with widespread northeast winds of 20 to 30 miles per hour, with gusts to 50 miles per hour before weakening considerably by Thursday afternoon.